So your internal contacts on job site forms is kind of like a company Rolodex. It's all the important people in your company that you might need to send things to and so on. And it allows you to very quickly add contacts to health and safety forms, environmental forms, different bid documents, and so on. So I'm going to show you very quickly on the internal contacts menu here. First, I'm going to show you the existing contacts, because what you're going to want to do is if you're not sure if somebody's already added as an internal contact, you want to check first and see and make sure that they're not already there, because if they are there, you can either just edit them or just leave them as is and use them on your documents as needed. So this will give you the name of the contact, their email address, their role, and that's about it. And then if you click to edit your contact, you can change the name, you can change the email address, or you can change the role. So this is useful if people get promoted or move into a different role for whatever reason and so on. I'm just going to cancel that quickly. And then you can also obviously delete contacts that you don't need anymore. We do recommend that if you are using field accounts for field users, maybe set up the internal contacts for them. So you can just log into their account with their username and password, and then just set up their internal contacts so they don't have to do that. Because I know a lot of field people either don't have time or they're kind of not that great with technology and stuff. So this is something easy that you can do to set up for them. You can get an admin person or something like that to set up your accounts and so on. And these contact lists are independent, so they are account based. So whoever has access to that account will see the list of contacts in that account. So if there's people that they don't need to have in their internal contacts list for whatever reason, you can just leave them off. You don't have to add them into the account. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you very quickly how to add a new contact, and this is also super simple. Again, you would go to add new, you would type in their full name, their email address, the status you always want to have as published so that you can use that information in from the drop downs on your forms, and then you would just type in their role, whatever that might be. So health and safety, environmental, accounting, finance, whatever it might be. And just put all that information in there, and that is used on certain forms, so you want to make sure that this is up to date, especially things like email addresses, because some of the forms, especially the health and safety forms and environmental forms and so on, will automatically send a copy of the form to whoever is designated as the person for that role on the form. So you want to make sure that these stay up to date and that the email addresses are entered correctly over here.